In this video, we will be covering how to create a quote for banners. While your pricing, descriptions, and categories may differ, at the end of this video, you should have all of the knowledge you need to accurately quote your banners. Please note that if you have a spreadsheet of your quote items, your VCG support team would be happy to assist with importing them. For this example, we'll be quoting an 8-foot by 4-foot single-sided banner that will include 4 grommets. To add a list item to the quote, click the Add Item button on the right. From here, you will see all of the available items for quoting. Note that these are demo items and the items you'll have in your interface will vary. You can search for the specific item in the search bar towards the top. Once you've found the item you'd like to add to the quote, click the Add Item button. From here, you can set up the line item details for the quote. You have full control over what is displayed on the quote that you'll provide to your customer. If you don't want the quote text or the quote description to display, ensure you uncheck the corresponding print checkbox. So for this example, I'd like the quote text to appear on the quote I provide to my customer. Therefore, I'll make sure the print quote text box is checked. If at this time I'd like to add any internal notes for my colleagues, I can do so within the internal notes field. If this line item should be taxed, ensure that the taxable checkbox remains checked. If you'd like to provide this client with a discount, you can do so by checking the Apply Discount checkbox. Since this quote is for an 8-foot by 4-foot banner, I've gone ahead and added the dimensions within the Pricing Attributes section at the bottom. Now, I'm ready to add this line item by clicking the Add Item to Quote button. Once added, I can see all of my line items for the quote on this page. To add another line item, I simply click the Add Item button again and continue through the same process as before. Here, I'll go ahead and add the grommets that the banner will be installed with. I'll add my description, internal notes, and choose which fields will be shown on the quote. Once done, I'll click the Add Items to Quote button to add this line item. You can continue adding as many line items as the quote needs by repeating those steps. Some other line items that you may want to include could be the travel time to the job, permit, or installation costs. Once you've added all of the line items, you can apply taxes to them. To do so, click the Add Tax button. You can have multiple taxes entered, including but not limited to the state or county. Finally, you can include terms and conditions in the quote as well. Note that your administrators can create additional taxes or terms and conditions by accessing the Quote Manager within the Admin tab. Once completed, click the Save button towards the bottom. Now, the quote is ready for preview or print, which allows you to share the quote with your customer as you see fit. And that's all the information you'll need to know on how to create a quote for banners. Remember that if you do have a spreadsheet of your quote items, your VCG support team would be happy to assist with importing them. We can be reached at VCGSupport@VCGcorporate.com or 800-558-3054.